¿Pero qué es el colágeno? Disculpe. Casi todos los días escuchamos hablar del colágeno, pues déjeme decirle, señora.
This marketing installment, which led to some purchases, initiated a beautiful bus ride. Around 7 p.m. we arrived in Potosí. It was dark and we had no accommodation planned. With our big backpacks, we started walking towards the center. It was a surreal feeling, like being in a totally different world. On the one hand, we were on extremely high alert, not knowing how dangerous this was. On the other hand, we were completely fascinated.
Now we still have to look for a place to stay.
We compared hostel offerings and then chose one. Located at 4,100 meters, Potosí is most famous for its silver mine, which for many years was the largest and most influential in the world. We had come with the goal to learn about it in more depth and to create a little documentary. We went to visit the mines on a very well-conducted tour. First we went to the miners' market, where one can purchase 98% alcohol and dynamite. Visiting the still active mine was tremendously valuable in its educative effects. To see firsthand the conditions of a mine. Boys younger than us working there. It put a lot into perspective. With the help of our superb guide, Julia, we talked to many of the miners, understanding more about their motivations and superstitions. Everything will be covered in a lot more detail and context in the short documentary. After 2 to 3 hours, we were relieved to leave the dusty, tough and encroaching tunnels, still at over 4,200 meters elevation, for some fresh air. Over the 2.5 days that we stayed in Potosí, we conducted some interviews and explored more of the city. Interesting side note, the public transit buses here are mostly second-hand Japanese vehicles. We fully immersed ourselves into the street food of the locals. Sitting there, we were so out of place next to all the natives. Our favorite was empanada de queso and api, which we returned to night after night. One evening, we cheersed with our cups of api, and a little later, an old couple that had watched us curiously copied us and also saluted. But it remains an open question if they were making fun of us or if they liked the idea of cheersing with api.